Hey, I'm Lauren Knight, and I want to talk a little bit about your why. I've been a coach with Beachbody for, well, I guess since January of 2010. And my why, the reason why I became a coach, it all started with P90X for me. It all started with wanting to get in shape. And I didn't really even understand or know.
I like to dress.
Thanks. I'm actually making a video right now, so you gotta be quiet.
Okay, bye.
The whole reason I became a coach was because I wanted to get in shape. I had just had this amazing little guy over here. He was 6 months old, and I was desperate to get back in shape. I was about 40 to 50 pounds heavier than I wanted to be and that I needed to be. And Beachbody came along with the P90X solution and Shakeology. I signed up to do the whole thing, and then I really felt like, okay, becoming a coach at the same time wasn't going to cost me any money. In fact, I was going to save every single month on Shakeology, and I now had the opportunity to make money with this. And in the beginning, I thought, well, maybe I just sell 2 or 3 P90Xs, I make my money back, and I get in great shape. You know, what's the worst thing that can happen if I become a coach? I save a couple bucks on Shakeology. I don't really have anything to lose. But when I started watching videos and looking into the coaching opportunity and really seeing what I had signed up for, it was even after I had become a coach that I started developing a reason why I needed to work the business. I watched people. I was watching people on Facebook, my upline and their upline, you know, up to the top, and I was seeing regular, everyday people. Like, they were moms, they had a full-time job at one time, they had multiple children. They weren't business professionals, they weren't, you know, entrepreneurs, they were just regular people. And they were making astronomical amounts of money doing this coaching thing. And I thought, wait a minute, they sit at home, which is what I want to do. They're with their kids, which is what I want to do. They're working out, they've gotten in the best shapes of their life, which is what I want to do. And they're happy. They're inspiring people. They have purpose. Here I am, a stay-at-home mom, which is what I thought I wanted to be. And I was finding myself with a lack of purpose just because I had given up my career. I'd given up the things that I thought I wanted to do because I really discovered that having a child and being home with him was really more important to me. But there is that sense of loss when you give up your career. As much as I didn't love going to work every day, I still needed purpose. And the thought of the Beachbody business gave me some purpose again. But yet, I knew I didn't want to go back to a full-time desk job where I had a 9 to 5 and I only had a weekend or maybe one day where I got to do things that I wanted to do. I knew that I didn't want that anymore. I just needed purpose. And that was what Beachbody was for me. You know, I sat here today and I've tried to make this video about 10 different times. And between the dogs and the child and you know, everything going on around me right now, I was kind of feeling discouraged. Like, maybe this just isn't a good time. I don't look very good. I haven't taken a shower yet today. I haven't done my hair. I just worked out. But I thought this is the best time for me to sit down and make this video because you're looking at my why right now. You know, I'm 5 years down the road from where you are. You're a new coach. You're somebody who's saying, I want something. What do I want with my life? What do I want to do? I'm doing it right now. I'm spending time with my child. My child has never not known me being home. He's never known mom getting in a car and going to work. He's never felt that. Even people ask him, what does your mom do? She talks on the phone and is on her computer. That's her work. But I'm here. I'm present in his life, and that's all I ever wanted. So I've got my why. I've made now, you know, I used to make $30,000 a year as a graphic designer, and I really, really wanted to just replace that income. If I had just ever made $30,000 a year, I would be like, oh my gosh, I get to work from home and I don't have to ever go back to work. That would have been fine. But the fact that I had an idea that I could do more. There are people out there making $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year, $500,000. There are people out there making $1 million a year. And I was blown away by that, and I started getting this little fire inside me. I'm kind of competitive. And I thought, man, if they can do it, and they're just normal Joes, just everyday people like me, I can do it. It may take me 5 years, it may take me 10 years, but what else am I gonna do with my time? Sit around the house and watch the Ellen show? You know, what purpose do I have now if I could help people, if I could get in amazing shape, if I could share this journey, if I could help other people get out of debt and be here all the time with my son? That's my why. And I made this video today sitting here in all my super mom glory because this is what I've always wanted, freedom. Freedom to sit here and not take a shower. You know, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I still haven't showered. That's my right. I don't have to because I don't live by an alarm clock anymore. I don't have a boss. I'm my boss. I decide how hard I work. I decide how much money I earn because of how hard I work. You know, he gets to see me every single day. I pick him up and take him to school. You know, I bring him home in the afternoon. We play in the evenings. Sometimes I just take a whole day off and we just play all day. Or we'll go to the zoo, or we'll go to the park, or we'll do things that most families can't do because they're all working. That's my why. Now, of course, after that was achieved, I have bigger dreams now. You know, I want to own another home. I want to go, you know, live in the Virgin Islands for half the year. I want to like to travel 4 to 6 months out of the year. Things that I knew that would never happen, that only the elite, wealthy people get to do. I'm on my way there now. I used to make $30,000 a year. I make over that in a month now. And that's real talk. That's for real happening in my life. And I know it can happen in yours. You just have to have a reason and a why and a reason to push hard. And that's what I want you to figure out is, what do you want? Do you want this to just be a hobby? Because that's what it'll be. Do you want to make real money? If you really want it and you have a reason why and it's going to push you in those hard days when it's not fun right then to work hard and there's something you'd rather do. Maybe you'd rather go to sleep at 11 o'clock because you're tired. But you're going to sit down and you're going to work on your business because it's more important to you that someday your life is different. That's what's going to push you through and that's what's going to make you successful. Successful people do those little things every single day that unsuccessful people don't. And that, you know, you say, oh, I'm tired of going to bed, or I don't really feel like working out today, or you know what, it's just not important for me to eat healthy. I'm just going to have this pizza. People that make those decisions consistently have a different life than the ones that say no. Each decision matters, and each choice I make takes me closer or farther away from my goals. And that's the person you need to be. And there's a reason why that pushes you. And the people who don't have a reason why, they aimlessly walk through life, they don't get anywhere. You have to have a reason to focus, and that's what your why is. So figure it out. And it could be something that really scares you, but you gotta figure it out now so you know why you're pushing hard. That's your assignment. Figure out your why. You can post a video or you can type it out, but I wanna see what your why is. And you need to see what your why is. Most importantly, it's for you.